Christ almighty. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play episode. Welcome, if this is your first time joining us. We release episodes every Saturday, so be sure to tune in then. Today we have, well, kind of a relaxing episode, a fairly easy episode. I do want to go over, however, I think it might be one of the best builds I've ever made. It is truly... I'm so happy with it, and we've made very good progress over a very short amount of time. We do have some other small things to do this episode, like taking down the Christmas decorations, which there isn't a lot of them. There is just really the Christmas tree in the main hall area of the mansion. But you know what? Seeing as we are up here in the man cave, although actually no, I call this the bridge, I think, because it's not really a cave. It's kind of the top layer. The bridge, you know, HQ, whatever you want to call it. You know, we like to do a little something up here, if you can't tell. So, we're gonna get this episode kicked off the right way. In fact, I guess we should. This used to be the Za room. It still is, but it used to be... My roommate says it used to be a lot cooler, and it did. It was a lot, and I'm probably gonna come in and redo this room and make it super chill. But this was just kind of a temporary redesign. But you know what? For now, let's go sit on the couch in here by the GameCube. And actually, where is the BONG? If you know what I mean. Oh, it's right here on the table. You know what? We can let's rip one right at the table, right? Might as well, right? Let's fucking do this. Hope you guys are all having a good night, good week. Hope you guys had a chill week, and let's light one off. Yeah, that's nice. So yeah, why don't we get started with the Christmas decorations. Now, the build I mentioned earlier, you probably already know what it... Oh, actually, hold on, I still got some milk in here. How could I be so careless? I'm gonna grab a bev too, because goddamn. Golly. We have with us tonight some A&W zero sugar root beer, not sponsored, but you know we got to stay consistent with the cut. So that is nice. All right, so this is the Christmas tree, and as you can see, we've got a lot of decorations on here, mostly in the form of heads, but luckily with the silk touch we can kind of just go through and break everything. And my idea is that, I mean, it didn't really work last year because I expanded the tree, but generally the idea is that, you know, if I put all these items in a chest, there's only so many ways I can reconstruct a tree at this size with the same amount of leaves. And even if I grab a few more leaves and make it different next year, that's fine, because in real life, if you have a real tree, they're gonna look different every year anyways. You know, although I guess since I'm taking this down and putting it up, this would make this a fake tree, but we're gonna say it's a real tree because, you know, I want it to be. Also, I think I've fixed all of our mic issues. I was having issues, well, first of all, just getting super clean audio, which was very important to me, but then also getting the audio on multiple tracks. What the fuck was that noise? Did you guys hear that? Oh, I wonder if that's a firefly bush. I just got these off a Wandering Trader. And yeah, you can kind of see them around. God, it looks so cool. Oh, and I love it. You can't even see the build that we were working on yet, but it's over yonder. Back to this. What was I saying? Something about Christmas trees. I completely forget. Oh no, it wasn't about, it was our audio. So I think the audio should be sounding clear. I don't think you should be hearing any of my PC, you know, killing itself trying to run these shaders. Hopefully you're not hearing a lot of clicking. I just clicked and it didn't show up on my audio meter, so I'm hoping you guys don't hear. Not that that's terribly annoying. I know some people might like the ASMR-ness of it, but I want it to be clean. I want my audio to be easily edited. Having my audio and my game audio and my vocals on separate tracks allows me to manipulate them more. And, you know, if the game gets too loud, it just allows me to keep the vocals balanced and the most important thing, so that the audio doesn't get all mushy and thrown together. And I think I finally figured it out. But with all these audio tracks, my playback is looking a bit fuzzy. So hopefully that's just the playback, not being able to render everything right. And that when I pop these files in Premiere, the video's not totally like super low quality, but you know, we'll see. I'm crossing my fucking fingers, guys, that finally this will be the first episode that doesn't run into any of those issues, but you know, we will see. And then for those of you who don't know, I actually have, this is kind of like, I guess kind of an attic. I mean, this whole section is basically empty. It is, oh, you know what, this is actually making me sad now that I'm thinking about it. But if you go up here, I'll put the Christmas decorations away first. They should be, here it is, Christmas. I have it labeled here just in case I forget where I put them. Let's put everything in here. It doesn't need to be neat. I guess this was on the Christmas tree. I don't know where. Whatever. All right, everything's away till next year. Yeah, this whole section of the house is empty. You know, this room, while cool and all, doesn't really serve a purpose. I guess, okay, we do have the sheep farm, but other than the sheep farm, it's pretty much empty up there. I mean, like, this isn't that big. It's empty up there. It's barely empty in here. There's no real use. It's kind of just random junk. And then even down here, it's where I used to keep my villagers. You can actually even see into the museum here. But yeah, they weren't breeding here. It was a whole mess. So, and this window's broken. Like, this is starting to become like an abandoned mall. But it's funny because, not funny, but sad, because this is like the largest section of the house. Like, it's such a big section. Maybe I'll film more stuff in there. Maybe we'll dedicate an episode to that. But anyway, we got the, oh, it's time for our weekly recap, guys. I don't know, I just kind of spazzed out with my buttons there. I meant to do a zoom in on my face like this. It's time for the weekly recap. So what did we do this week? God, I don't know, because for you guys, it's straightforward. Every Saturday's a new episode, a new week. But for me, I film these episodes generally on Wednesday. So for me, the week is Wednesday to, I guess, Wednesday, which, you know, no one's really like cataloging that, I think, in their head, like Wednesday to Wednesday. Like, I'm still kind of on the, you know, Sunday's the end of the week, and, you know, Monday's the start of the week. So it's hard to forget what was part of this week's episode and what was last week's episode. I guess no need to beat around the bush here. We can start with what is, you know, easily the most impressive building. Honestly, probably what I spent most, oh, I almost revealed it there. Probably what I spent most of the week on, and that is this giant bridge connecting the Ironbark outpost, our original starting base, with our new spawn island, which is where the main house is, the mega house, the farming villages, the temple of life. Let me crank up this render distance actually a little bit, just so you can really see when my computer shit itself. I just want you really to appreciate, oh yeah, the fucking chest area. Basically everything that we use is going to be in this section. And I know there are a lot of, not clashing, but I guess kind of clashing, just different styles between the temple, between the house, between, well, you can't see it, but the pirate island there. There's a lot of differences, and there's going to be even more differences to come as this area gets developed. But I think the way I'm going to, or the way I am explaining that, is this is the center of the world. This is where all worlds collide, and we have a lot of different worlds in this world. We have the medieval section. We have the fantasy, the pirates. We have the Gotham City over there. We have Adventure Time right here. We have the modern kind of Tokyo Japanese city over there. We have the Walking Dead prison and the helicarrier. I'm pointing to nothing, but like it's in that direction. Trust me. So I'm going to just have things where, in this section, if they seem to clash, they're just from a gift from that part of the world. Everyone gifts something to the main area because this is where we spawn. This is where we start. Oh, you can see the airship too. Look at that. But yeah, this is what I've been working on, and this bridge is inspired by B-Dubs' bridge, or B-double-O. I'm honestly obsessed with this building. He's really showed me and helped me level up my building as of recently, which is strange because he's not a new builder or a new person that I started watching. I've known who B-double-O was. I did say B-double-O, right? Not Ethos. I'm not going crazy. Did I say B-double-O? I meant B-double-O if I didn't. Yeah, B-Dubs, B-double-O. His level of, or his style of building, I just learned so much with this bridge. Just the way I used to very much do like just straight gradients where it's like dark then light then whatever. This, as you can see, it's such a mesh of colors. There's like little blotches of color and little highlights here and there, speckles that just create this very, like when you look at it far away, it almost looks like this could be its own cobblestone. It looks like a cobblestone texture, like the texture of like a Minecraft stone block. There's none really close. There you can kind of see a stone block. But if you really zoomed it up, like pretend this was one block here, this square, the type of highlights on it, and literally just focusing on color. And these, now stone's easy because you can use mostly stone to get your idea across, but especially with these random terracotta lights and the acacia logs, that's just bringing in a little bit of this color. When you zoom out, it looks like there's all these cracks and these shadows. It just looks really good, and it doesn't just look good on shaders. I know because I didn't build this in shaders. I honestly don't really like building in shaders because to me, shaders make everything look good, right? You know those YouTubers who have the best shaders, where they build like tutorials of like survival houses, and it's like, again, like oak logs, the most basic shit you've ever seen. But it looks good because it's on shaders. It's not hard to build. You can really build anything and it's going to look decent on shaders. So my solution to this is, if I build something that looks fantastic without shaders, if I throw shaders on, it's only going to get better. But yeah, so this is the bridge. I know I've been talking about it a while, but it's not done. As you can see, it's nowhere near done. But I think I'm gonna add like a break in the bridge here, like it kind of got blown up, and then there's gonna be boards going across, and this is kind of going to be like an abandoned village, because if you think about it in universe, this village, what the fuck did I just say? This village is called Ironbark Lookout. I took it from the game, the Fears to Fathom game, but the reason I called it Ironbark in universe was because of this giant iron farm, which no longer works. So the town of Ironbark was designed to basically harvest mine from the mountains. In technical terms, the iron farm broke, but in the world building terms, you could say they mined up all the iron in the town, and that this was kind of a temporary setup to begin with, right? Once the items were harvested, this town really would cease to exist. And as more modern farms were built, the factory, which is over there, Ironbark kind of lost its whole economic backbone, which was producing iron, and it kind of fell apart and eventually got taken by pirates who sailed from the pirate island. And it kind of got, oh, look at that view. God, this fucking world is so distracting. It really is. I've never looked at this from here. I just got to get a screen grab of this, I think. Yeah, sorry guys, but this might be a future thumbnail. This is a future athlete. You guys know what I mean? right, there we go. That should be good. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of the lore behind this. Look at that window too. God, I was really on some shit when I was building that. What was one of my least favorite buildings is starting to turn into one of my favorite. I know what you're probably thinking, because this is what I get a lot. And that is, Avery, how could this be your least favorite building? I love it. Don't get me wrong. I think the windows are nice. I think the detailing is nice. To me, I just think it lacks in the shaping. And you might completely disagree, but I just feel like it's just kind of squarish. I wanted it to be taller. I don't know. I think I'm being a little retarded because like it does visually look good. Like visually, I don't think there's anything visually wrong with it. I never liked this little tower here, but we are going to get rid of that and put a new one in. I don't know, guys. I don't know. There's something like weird. I don't know. Please comment down below, because this has been the one build I'm like puzzled with. I think as I build the wall behind it and the bridge, like it's kind of taking care of that upper mountain section. But I don't know. I guess like it does look good. Don't get me wrong. I think it does look good. I just think it's missing something. I don't know if it, I mean, I will say part of me liking it more has been filling in this landscape here. So maybe it is partially the landscape. I'm not gonna doubt that. Maybe I could put a fountain here. That could be kind of neat. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put a small fountain there. But yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know. Tell me what you think I should add, what you think it's missing. And yeah, first person who does that will we'll get a fat smooch on the lips. But yeah, in terms of what I've done this week, I don't know, guys. I think it was mostly this bridge, but come on, this is a pretty big fucking achievement. You know what I mean? It's pretty large, pretty fat, pretty stinky. I mean, let's take a look here. Like, I'm pretty sure I showed you guys all this. I did build power lines. I don't know if that was something you guys saw, but I probably covered it. I mean, the sugarcane farm, we need to do the interior, but sorry, I was reading a text message off my phone because I'm a screenager. Yeah, this generates decent sugarcane. I mean, I might get 4 stacks overnight, but like, while it isn't a lot, it's enough to build up paper. And it's like I only need rockets for myself. It's not like I need to run a shop for a whole server, so it more than gets the job done. And I'll probably hook an automatic crafter up to this, but like as it stands, like I don't need to go randomly harvest. That's the biggest thing, is I'd run out of rockets and then I'd be like, fuck, I need paper. I need to go harvest my manual sugarcane farm that was on that little island. Where this, it's like, oh fuck, I ran out of rockets. Well, at least this has been generating sugarcane for me. So it's easy. It's nothing crazy. The rates aren't crazy, but it does its job fine. And I oh my god, it's a late night. Oh my god. I'll probably never replace it. I don't see the need for, you know, 0 tick is gone. That thing will do for now. Ooh, so I should show you guys how this has been doing. This thing, dude, it starts to generate faster and faster. I swear this is like all I would get in a night. Now I get a full chest. Now this is like an hour. I don't know what is going on. If it's like the seasonal change around here, but yeah, I've got lots of food, as you can see. And I forgot how much hunger pumpkin pie filled. But yeah, all these guys are max level except this guy, because he's still trying to give me wheat. Like, I'm not about that. I don't want to make that trade. You know what else I also just remembered? We have a very cool data pack that I don't know if I've showed you guys yet, but you're gonna want to see this if I can get it. It takes forever to. Oh, here we go. It didn't take forever this time. Nice. I think I'm gonna leave that. Look how it disappears, bro. Seeing that? That's trippy. Anyway, well, now this has to get moved. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think it fits the vibe in here actually very well. I kind of like that. It's just so cool, man. It's so cool. It'd be great on like a casino or something, or like a giant billboard in a city. I'm sorry, how far back was I leaning, or have I been leaning? Because I'm probably kind of quiet. Time to scooch up, bitch. Time to scooch up. Oh, you fucking cunt. Skeletons, dude. I hate them. They're, well, actually, they're pretty good there, but generally, I'm always, like, getting hit to the point where I'm, like, basically dead. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the weekly recap. I guess I'll show you, I guess another thing we did build a lot of that bridge this week. But with that came a lot of mining this week, and I was a bit busy this week, so I didn't always feel like building when I got on. So we've been mining. This section's been pretty much mined out. I probably went from, it was probably from here to here, and then I went down 3 layers this week, but I also started really mining out all this shit over here. I think once we mine out this huge section, I'm going to keep going back there. But eventually this will probably be some giant underground mega build. But yeah, I went mining a lot. Found a lot of diamonds, which, you know, oh, you've seen my giant diamond pile there. I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, that's what we did this week. I'm thinking now, geez Louise, I don't know, maybe we'll go to bed and film the second half of this episode, because it's currently Tuesday night, or I guess it's Monday, or fuck, Jesus. I started this on Tuesday or whenever, but it's 1:10 a.m. Wednesday, so it's still like Tuesday night, but it's Wednesday morning. Jeez, do you get what I'm saying? So, or it's Wednesday morning, whatever. Anyway, I think I might just film the rest of this episode later in the day, because I need to get some sleep, and I don't want to make a boring episode for you guys because I decided to film too late. Actually, no, I didn't decide to film too late. My audio is being retarded, but like I said, I think I fixed it. We'll see if this video is shit or not, though. But anyway, we're gonna go to bed real quick. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this shulker here and fill it with all my loot and booty and shit, and let's go to sleep. Oh, you can't put another shulker in a shulker. I do that. Good night, Desmond. Good night, Howling Commandos, which I have yet to name. Let's get some sleep. And we're back. This time I had to record the title the title section here just because of the text. Afraid of the big black bat. Batman reference. Fucking awesome. It's a Batman reference. So you get to see me log into the world for once. Anyway, back where we left off. Oh, I was gonna say, I already hear the critters. What do we? Oh, we took off all of our. How did I do that? It is such a weird thing logging off sometimes. It's like it's like, oh, I'm gonna be cool and put everything, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna take off all my armor and shit. It's like, I think part of it is just like the immersiveness to make it feel more real. I don't know. I do. I'm kind of obsessed doing it though, and then later I'm like, wait, why did I do that? Like, what was the point? Also, still trying to figure out like a good organization of this inventory. I mean, I think that'll do it. How you doing, buddy? Here, go sit on the bed. You're gonna fall off the bed. Go hurt yourself, man. I actually didn't AFK last night. I decided to give my computer a little bit of a break. Okay, our render distance is still up. Nice. 26, actually. It's a little high. We'll go down to 25. Treat my computer well today. But yeah, it was, I've been leaving it on the past couple days, just AFKing, and it's been acting a little funky. It's getting old. I mean, I got this baby in 2020, so we're about at the 6-year mark, and it's a pre-built, which I know some people are just gonna have an aneurysm in the comments section. She's a pre-built. But yeah, I don't really care about computers. I hate computers, man. The older I get, and I'm only 22, but the older I get, the more I'm just like done with computer. My whole life has been on a computer. I just want to play video games. I hate having to update my drivers, and like I definitely have some malware on my C drive because it is like anytime, like it's always full, and any folder, and believe me, I've had my uncle who's a tech guy look at it. He works in tech. I've had everyone, you know, that I know who knows a shit about computers look at it. I've done everything online. I've cleared all the cache. Like I have gone through and done everything, uninstalled, deleted files, and nothing. I've run tests. I've talked with support, and it always shows there's like a folder, and it's like, you know, hundreds of gigabytes or whatever that fills up the entire drive. And then when I go into that folder, I've checked for hidden files. Trust me, I've looked everywhere. I've looked at every answer in the book. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. So it's definitely malware. I'm just tired of it, bro. It's like every so often I have to do this like crazy. It's like me and AI teaming up. I talked to ChatGPT probably more than anybody that day, just trying to figure out my computer shit. Do you know what a day of talking to ChatGPT can do to the human brain? It turns into fucking mush is what it does. So that was kind of a random rant, but anyway, I turned my computer up because it's being a computer. But today, what do we want to do today? It's funny, I play all week, then by the time I get to recording, it's like I'm kind of tired. And again, it's like I don't want to film me just gathering resources. Unless, what do you guys want? I haven't gotten a lot of comments on the... Oh, yeah, you can't even see my face. Let's try and do the YouTuber zoom. I haven't gotten a lot of comments on my other Let's Plays or my other episodes. So I you know, not that there's a lot of people watching to begin with, but I'm just curious. You know, I'm trying to get any sort of input I can just on whether, like, what is interesting to you guys. Like, is mining interesting, or do you not really give a shit what I'm doing? You're just kind of here for the rambles. Because if so, I'll try to focus more on just rambling and, you know, maybe just walking around doing little things, building little things. We could do like a little build today. It doesn't have to be a super big build. You know, I try to just hit around the hour mark with each Let's Play. I tell you what, though, we do need tough. And I'm not sure which layer it spawns on the most. I feel like you get a little bit of tough in here. Which pickaxe is this? My Silk Touch? I gotta mend up my pickaxes, too. But that's some AFK, and I don't want to have to AFK on camera. I suppose I could just stop it, but I'm trying to make as little or as few cuts as I can, because consistency is more important than quality for me right now. Although I still think my videos are fairly have fairly high quality. I think as long as they're recorded well, like they're still well-made videos. They don't have to be, and I think I'd say that for anyone who's trying to get into making videos is, you know, to be good quality, you don't have to have the fanciest, flashiest editing. In fact, I think some people would actually prefer that you don't. It's just become a very oversaturated style. God bless the Elytra, and God bless America. That was close. But I think people are really starting to miss that old... Jesus, where are we going? What is that? Oh, is that a fish? Yo, that's like a rare fish. Why is... I'm sorry, I'm getting so off topic, but like, we were here last night. I know that we were. Or I was here not too long ago. Anyways. Just try not to die getting out of here. Yeah, I think, I think if you want to start making content, just, as long as it's recorded well, like the video quality is good. It doesn't have to be insane 4K, but like, you know, it's 920 by 1080 at least. That's what I'm shooting. The audio is good. Again, my mic has some kinks in it. There's some issues here and there, but like, you can hear me fine. It's not an you know, an ear sore to listen to me, and if it is, then it's probably just my voice. It's not the microphone. But also, you know, you don't have to then again, you don't have to have a good mic or, you know, whatever, just to start making videos. Just start, you know. But you can get that over time. I think the point I'm trying to make is you don't need good microphones and shit to make videos, but the good like place to be sitting at where you're making like, I guess, quote unquote good content, like it's not a super hard bar to reach or high bar to reach. Like, you know, if you just start making videos now and then eventually you get a good mic and a good video, like, you know, it's really just, it's not that hard to get to that point. The biggest thing is honestly just practicing kind of editing videos. You fucking bitch, ruining my mining experience. Is there more? Brother! Yeah, you just killed yourself. You killed yourself for hate. Was it worth it? That's, ladies and gentlemen, that is what blind hatred will get you. It'll get you the fucking, oh, there's another, oh, he's got an enchanted bow. Fucking A. Why are all my ops in this fucking cave? And specifically skeletons. We hate skeletons. We hate all mobs, honestly, here. We're a bit of a supremacist, I guess, in this world. But skeletons take the cake, you know. They're below the zombies and the Mormons and shit. But no, in all seriousness, like, actually, skeletons are the worst. They're the worst. Creepers, we kind of, I took their blowing up shit mechanic out with the vanilla tweak. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're like, that's cheating, it's not vanilla. I don't care. The rest of the game is still on hard mode. I bet most of you people play on fucking peaceful or easy. I'm sorry. I don't want my shit. It's not even like death. It's just, I don't want my shit getting blown up. To me, that's not a challenge. It's just irritating. I might do something to phantoms too, because God, they're just annoying. I'm not against challenge. I'm against bullshit. I don't even remember what I was talking about. But yeah, it goes, if you want to make videos, start making videos. Maybe don't play Minecraft because this game fucking sucks. Oh yeah, shit. Okay, no, I am like definitely like in the hood right now. They are just all here. All right. 600. Damn it. I really don't want to have to. That was so fucking annoying. Like, so fucking annoying, dude. Right as I'm... Like, okay. What is the point of having 3 pieces of netherite fucking armor if a skeleton is gonna be able to, like, one-shot me? Like, just take me out that quick. Like, it is ridiculous. Thanks. There go all my fucking levels, too. Jesus. Fucking mobs, dude. We're gonna start, like, a racist movement against all the hostile mobs. Because they're just hostile. I can't live with these fuckers anymore. We're gonna deport all these mobs to the nether. I think we're gonna build a deportations facility next episode of just skeletons and creepers. They're going to the nether. You guys are going to the nether. You're ruining... Oh, this one actually dropped a head. Oh! Brother! Jesus Christ. I don't even know why I came down. What the fuck was I looking for? Tough. Well, tough luck, because there's none here. I was trying to motivate people to make videos and follow their dreams, and this is what I get. This is what I get. You know what? I'm out of here. You win, alright? You win. Fucking... Where the fuck is this? Oh, this is like some Super Mario level shit. Whoa. Good thing I just heard a trident. Okay, time to go. I'm not fucking dying here. Absolutely not. Good thing we have a respiration helmet though, because the shit is... Oh, I see. Is that a tree? It is. There's so... Dude. There are so many weird holes. Later, Trump. I'm out of here. So many weird holes in this island specifically that I did not dig that lead into this cave system. I think the more you dig in the same spot, the more you kind of find these weird things like around your area. Looks like it's night again. God, we were in there for a whole day, guys, and what did we do? We got a zombie villager head. The The fuck am I gonna do with this? I guess we'll put it in here. God, this went from being such a chill episode to such a mess. I mean, seriously. You know what? You know what we're doing? We're gonna redesign the weed room today. Because this guy just made me think of it. So this is almost gonna be like how you redesign a real room. You gotta take everything out of it. I'll set it outside. And take all these shelves down. Oh no! 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 I was so fucking close, bro. So close, and then I heard it pop off the wall. God damn it. I don't even remember what was here. I have no idea what painting was here, but I know what painting's gonna go here. Do you guys know what painting? Actually, I think it's the, I kinda wanna do the skull, but I do it too much. I think it was the, is there like a white one? Yeah, there we go, it was that one. It goes with the white cloths and light textures or color palette we have in there. This room also, I've upgraded this a couple times, but I think it needs a new floor eventually. This floor is just kind of fucking ugly. Like and comment if you agree in chat. We could maybe do chiseled bookshelves. That wouldn't be bad. I'm not opposed to that. But anyway, the weed room. We got this the cush couch. So we will probably rebuild in some capacity. You know, here you guys thought that the fucking bridge was gonna be the greatest build when you saw the thumbnail. No. This is the greatest build I've ever made that I was referring to. Oh, thank God that wasn't a painting there, bro. This was the greatest build. It's gonna be the weed room. Mark my words. This place is gonna be fucking tight. It's gonna be so nice. So we don't have a lot of space to go off of. I don't even know what the fuck these like hooks were. Maybe a coat rack. We don't have a lot of space, but we have enough. I honestly just don't know what to do with the walls. I'm wondering if I could switch the walls out for something. You know, or do I just leave it spruce? I guess we could go for kind of more of a like spruce cabin, warm feeling. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that at all, actually. Just trying to think here. It's a lot of wood. Oh, I guess it was by design. I really am an idiot. I just keep... Or do I take out the sauna room? I could redo the sauna room. God, are we doing a complete home fucking makeover? What is wrong with me? I can't go like more than a month without touching this house, I swear to God. Now, look, now I'm thinking about in here too. Jesus, what have you guys done? What have all you done? You guys need your own room too, don't you? Maybe it's time for a bit of a redesign, honestly. You know what? I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed at all. Well, at least you guys got to see these rooms in all of their semi-glory. Alright, I guess we bring in the wrecking ball. I like the ceiling though. I'm keeping that ceiling. I might actually put it in over here too. But we got more to tear up in this room. Okay, let's start it. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it one room at a time, actually. I'm getting ahead of myself. These rooms, actually, too, they're kind of like guest rooms, but I guess I'll keep them because they're kind of useful. Gotta sleep against the wall with me. This is actually my roommate's room, Jackson. It's a bit strange, but it's definitely Jackson. So definitely his room. There's shit everywhere. I tried to make it as like messy as I could, but actually, is there something here? Where's Jackson? Nice. Music to my ears every time I hear it. Every time. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually starting to get overwhelmed. It's like, do I really want to tear this whole house apart again? I don't know, man. I could keep these pillars here and fold in these corners so you have a room here and then a bigger room back there. Let's try that. Let's just see what it looks like, gang. Just to give you guys like a rough idea. Huh. Yang. Yo, did I just fuck up your shit? Yang. You guys know that video? I think if I get rid of the stairs too and do the new shelf blocks just to give it that little bit of shape, but it won't be as obtrusive. Uh-oh, went under the table. I like this. I like this a lot more, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think that adds a nice level of depth. Absolutely. Okay, awesome. We're on the right track, guys. We are on the right track. I don't know what the fuck this shit is, honestly, to be honest. Okay. So now we can do like little rooms like this. Oh god, I'm getting hungry too. Or is that too low? Let's move it up one. Yeah, I like that. I like that, you know? It's subtle, but it's nice. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I made up my mind. We're gutting the whole house. We are gutting the whole house. This is gonna be a home fucking makeover, people. You hear me? Home fucking makeover. And I need this thing. This barrel is gonna be where we store some more shit. This firework rocket thing is gonna be where we keep our fireworks. And just whatever other shit we're not using, but like we need to get access to quickly. And I'm an idiot because we're gonna need this axe, obviously. Alright, let's go in and tear shit up, man. God, this episode went from being like such a large scale episode to such a let's do something smaller to now not large scale, but definitely a sizable project, an intimidating project. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I'm stripping it all out. I'm stripping it all out. I think too I'm gonna get rid of this section because you know what? I'm tired of working around it. I want to design something fresh. I think I'm probably going to keep the kelp roof though. I think it looks very nice. I think the sauna needed a redesign. Sometimes you gotta update, dude. It's just like real life. It's like real life in your house, you know? You gotta redesign it every once in a while, you know? You know, maybe one day a more retro style will come back, you know? I think Minecraft's a bit different because it's like evolution. Like way more of an evolution than what it used to be. And you also can't get some of those textures back, which is really kind of what it used to be. Like, I think the old style is like partially the textures, you know? You could build a like alpha or a beta build now, but like without those classic textures, it doesn't have this anywhere near the same look or same feel. And now I'm just cutting holes in this fucking floor. I'm just gonna, I don't know what, oh, we could do another conversation pit maybe. I do forget that we have like a good bit of leeway here with our floors. So maybe we'll do something creative with that, I don't know. But like this is kind of primitive, this old dumb TV design. I don't really care about it. But we do have some neat decorations, which is nice. We won't have to ship in a bunch of random fucking decorations. We can just kind of pick from this pile here. Get me out of here. I should have brought some shears though. It is annoying how long it takes to mine wool, especially. Sorry about that. What the hell was in there? I didn't even realize the shit that was in there. Alright. We are basically cleaned out then. It's a clean house right there, baby. Alright. Shibuya roll call. And then if we get rid of this thing here. Going from one pole to the next. Damn, out of space. I forgot how non-stackable everything is just because of how random it is. There we go. Throw all this shit in here. Should keep the bread. I need the bread. Alright, and then we'll just cut this corner out, and voila. It's fucking beautiful, man. Just gonna float there, or let's see, I was wondering how long it's gonna take. Paintings disappear in like 1 fucking second, though. You can't even do anything. It's 0 reaction time. Alright, and you get the idea. Same as the other side. I guess we'd have a door here too. Yeah, I hate to have to do this, but it needs to be done. Needs to be done. What about like a mangrove door? I know, I guess you can't really do that with the, we need a good door that has good trap doors. I guess dark oak, but I was trying to switch it up a bit. We could do dark oak though, I'm not opposed to that. Or we could do something like oak, that could look kind of cool. Or we could just leave them open, what the fuck? I don't know, why am I overthinking it? We'll figure it out. We do have to get rid of the sauna though. It's time. It's time. I mean, I think not like we're gonna have a sauna. I think this, I've kind of boxed myself into such a strict layout where this is the first time we've really redone it. And I think it's gonna be a worthwhile change. I'm really taking out everything in this room, jeez. But, you know, you gotta redo it, dude. You gotta redo it every once in a while. If you want to stay here, if you want to live here, if you want to, like, you know, still like the place you live, you gotta keep it up to date, man. Also, who doesn't like building their house in Minecraft? It's the best. It is the most peak build feeling you will ever get. Building your house, there's nothing like it. There's nothing, you'll never have a greater instant attachment to a build because you're building it like it's your house, you know? You're supposed to fucking live here. You know, you want it to be super good because you're gonna live there. Anything else you can kind of, you know, phone it in. You're like, whatever, I'll just never come back here. You can't do that to your house. It doesn't work like that. All right. I'm happy with this. I think this is looking cool. I think what we need to just figure out is, okay, so what do we want to put here? So this is like the bathroom. This is the bathroom. Why do I need a bathroom in here? This could totally be a weed room, bro. Doesn't really have a great view though, I can't lie. TBD, TBD. But we have a bathroom. This whole thing can be the bathroom. Honestly, I'm totally okay with that. But then, what is this guy gonna be? And how do we want to divvy up this room? Do I not have a sign? Can I use a single sign up here? I don't like this wall either, so I'll take a sign from here. Fuck it, I don't care. Okay. So... I am also not opposed to getting rid of this entrance down here. As nice as it was, it is kind of like... I don't know. Forgot I had this thing. You can look out on one of the other hallways. Pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, this one, well... So, I mean, I can cut it one of two ways. I can go this way, this little room, or this way. I'm not opposed to this. Like, this would be a chill hang space. I'd fucking hang here. Actually, yeah, I think we're gonna do it in here. Now that I see the fucking view, I think we're gonna do it in here. Okay. Enough said, enough said. Don't have to convince me, buddy. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's get some dark oak. Let's start with that there. Perfect. Already have 2 saplings. That clears up some fucking space. God damn. Need those bones. Are these heads not stackable? Oh, I was gonna say, damn. Boom. Just in the meantime, you can go back right on fucking Skid Row over there. Alright. Let's go to the saplings chest. Actually, I don't know where my dark oak saplings are right now. I think they might be over in the village. But also, as I've been building, because I've really learned so much about building in just a short amount of time, even though I played this game for so long. Recently, I've had such an uptick in just the, you know, the techniques that I use and my just overall approach that, like, buildings like this, I'm like, they're starting to make this look a bit dated. Not this. This is like, it's a fairly good looking house, I will say. It is holding up quite nice. But it's like, you want to keep it holding up, because there was a time when this house looked a little bit basic. But I think I did also account for a lot of that with, like, building these, like, weird, like, angled buildings and, you know, keeping it a very irregular structure. But, you know, it also, like, that house used to be, originally it was like an everything house. I was like, I want to be able to do everything in this house and not have to go anywhere. But since then, I've kind of started to branch out with this, like, everything island as, like, spawn. Everything island, that's actually a very good name. You fucker, how'd you get up here? Hold on, if I can reach for my bow, there should be some arrows. 911, there's a home intruder in my house. 911, 911. Copy, 911, hold that. Oh, fuck, this is not good to aim at all. He entered the house, he entered my house. Alright, he's dead. He's dead, 911, he's dead. Shots fired. He was an aggressor. He broke in and entered. It wasn't a hate crime. Killed his friend, too. He was waiting right outside to ambush me. The media will lie. They'll say it wasn't justified. It was. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, there we go. Honestly, I really got to start picking up these saplings, otherwise we are going to run out of dark oak. Actually, next time I see a wandering trader, I'm just going to buy some off of him. We'll go to Whale Island. We'll grow some on Whale. Oh my gosh! Everywhere I go, you guys are fucking taking over! Did you see that fucking, those moves though? That was kind of fire, I can't lie. I'm kind of proud of myself for that. That was pretty dope. Let's put up a tree here and put up a tree here. What's it? Oh, Little Whale Island. Yeah, for those of you who didn't know, this island is called Little Whale Island. Now, you might have been able to figure out why if you remember what it looks like, but it literally just looks like a little whale, and I think it's the coolest fucking thing ever. That's why I don't want to build anything on it. I might actually sign a piece of a document or something. And look at how the fire flickers too. I'm sorry. God, I have so much ADHD in this world. That is fucking awesome, bro. Holy shit, coming through the trees. You see it less when I zoom in, but like... Anyway, that is why I call it that. It looks like a whale. I want to get some sort of document signed to protect this island. Maybe we'll put trees on it. But I'm afraid of building on it, because if you add too much to it, it's going to look less like a whale. Like, when you look at it with nothing on it, you can just see the whale shape. But if I were to put a building and like a bunch of shit on it, it would no longer just be Whale Island. I mean, I guess I could just make a map of it and save it and have it on a wall, like Whale Island, founded, whatever. I don't know. Whale Island is low on the priority list right now, but I do want to start. I was having this thought earlier today. I do want to start finishing projects. For those of you who don't know, one of my biggest rules in this world, and having a forever world, you motherfucker, I fucking knew you were gonna. I tried to be nice. I tried to not like assume or jump to any conclusions. I was like, he's over there minding his own business. And then what did he do when I turned my back? He fucking tried to kill me. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, I'm trying to finish stuff because one of the biggest rules in this world, that sounds weird, rules, whatever, rules in this world was I wasn't going to force myself to finish things. And it actually, there's a lot of benefits to that. I mean, as you'll see, the haunted house isn't finished. This isn't really finished. These trees aren't finished here. What is going... Dude, I can't... No, it's right. God damn it. Forgot it's Java, not Bedrock. But the reason I don't do that is because when you are like, fuck, like, I'm kind of bored of this build, but like, I don't really feel like finishing it. When you force yourself to finish it, you're not going to want to play Minecraft. And that is usually why I would fall off. And I think why most people get bored is like, they just get tied down to a project and they're like, I really don't want to build this anymore. These mountains are not finished. The backs are not finished. The inside's not finished. None of the interior is finished here. You know, this is unfinished. The interior is unfinished in there. Interior is unfinished in there. And at first it's like, it seems weird to look at, but honestly, I kind of forget when I just fly around this world. Like, you start to forget. And I think people forget most YouTubers who have like amazing worlds or something, a lot of their shit is empty. And I plan to finish it one day, but it's just, I do things like today. I'm taking a break from that massive bridge because I kind of spent all week building it and I want to do something fun, like an interior. So now we're going to, that looks funny over there. Look at those trees. Now we're going to do the interior, you know? But yeah, so if you're having trouble sticking to a world, then just don't be afraid. Like, it's a game, bro. It's supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, or like, you do not have to get all like, fuck, I don't finish anything, like I don't have enough drive or dedicate. Like, it's not that deep, bro. If you don't want to build it right now, don't build it. It's Minecraft. And I know that seems obvious, but like, you'd be surprised. And I think some of you who even think it's obvious, like, you'll start to think and be like, oh wait, I do that. Like, a lot of us do that. It's a very common thing. And it's something that honestly allows this world to stay. There are months on end where I do not play this world, like literal multiple months where I do not touch this world. And you know, oh, I already had a crafting table, of course. Sometimes like I'm like, oh, I wonder if I'll ever come back to it. I hope I do, but I always do. And honestly, like, it's always so much fun when I do, because I come back like when I want to play again. And I think now I'll probably stick to it more just because I'm doing the YouTube. So there's a bit more of a, Jesus, I'm too high right now. There's a bit more of a reason to want to continue it, or to, I'm sorry, to keep playing it. But, you know, there might be a period where I do take a break from uploading, you know, especially I know I'm graduating soon. I kind of need to get a job, a real job. So I might be busy playing or not playing Minecraft, you know, but, and am I retarded? Yeah, I think I just made more than, I mean, I'm going to use them anyway, but I wasn't thinking. Anyway, yeah, there might be times where I don't really play Minecraft that much, you know, or this world, and like, I don't get beat up like, oh, I quit, or like you know, like, it's just dumb. It's just funny how dumb we can get for a video game. And Minecraft is like the only game I feel like people like don't want to play it, but they're trying to figure out ways to make them want to play it. Like, I think very few games can kind of spark that kind of like, fuck, I want to play this game, but I don't know you know, how to motivate myself or make me want to play it. It's a bizarre thing exclusive to Minecraft, I'd say. Personally, I haven't seen it with any other game, at least to this level. Actually, I don't think I need... Let's see. Let me just see. I'm gonna try to build the, Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna get a fucking soda. We're drinking that Summit Cola today because we went to Aldi's. And it's not bad. This even has the kind of seems like a hint of lime, which is really good. Okay, so my idea was to kind of mimic, like, you know, those kind of wooden, like, panel patterns in walls in, like, old houses. I was gonna try to do something like that. I don't know how good this is gonna work. I really don't think it's gonna work there. Actually, no, it might. Yeah, no, it will. Hold on. What am I talking about? I just did that. What am I talking about, bro? You have to believe in yourself, Mark. I just don't know if this is too much. But I think this area could use some nice detail to help spruce it up. I don't hate that. Guys, I really don't hate that. I kind of like that. I kind of fucking love that. You can actually get rid of all this shit. All of it needs to go. I will take you though, because we need you for that. Okay, and then... Right? Yes, yes. Yeah, no, I really like this. I think this looks really good. Honestly, I can't lie. All right, and then... Fuck, yeah, we have a lot of materials from tearing up these rooms, I can't lie. I think this adds a bit more color and a bit more depth. Yeah, oh, guys, I really like this. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this. And then fill in this guy. God, are we cooking today or what? I'm actually starting to become a master builder, I think. I feel comfortable building. It's not difficult anymore. Oh my god, yes. That's what it was missing. Oh, guys. Bravo. Everyone watching this video, you're invited to my wedding. And come over tonight and have some drinks. Seriously. This is a fucking moment to celebrate. This is amazing. Genuinely so fucking nice. I'm gonna put a little lip on here. Just for some shaping. Just some nice shaping. God, do you know how long it took me? It was like months after I quote unquote like finished the house that this room, this top section was just empty. And then I've redone what you're looking at now. This is like the most recent, like, well, obviously it's the most fucking recent version, but like this is a fairly recent version. Like this took me a while to come up with, but now I think this is the first time I'm making something on this level where I'm like, Yes, I love it. Like, it has to stay. This is perfect. Another one for the other room. I love having it in the center. I really do. So what, this is going to be the smoking room. It could be the animal bedroom too. I'm not opposed to that. This could be the animal bedroom. All right, so we'll put all the critters in here. The critters can, or the doggies. I'll keep Desmond on my bed with me, honestly. But we'll put the dogs in there. Or in here, yeah, this little. Let me strip this out. Okay, I like that. I like it. So if I'm gonna move this wall in here. Oh shit, do I? I think I'm gonna, yeah, I gotta continue that all the way along. That the dark oak texture. What is this, 5? Okay, yeah. Hold on. I think I'm gonna have this wall too deep thick though here just because of what I want to do. I have an idea. So if I do that like that, then how does this work? Do I guess we just put a like something like that? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that kind of works. I kind of like that. I'm also thinking maybe we do spruce logs? Or is that too much? Stripped logs here? Maybe I'll mix a few in. I think it's... Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck the new iOS update. It's fucking retarded. Fuck it. Whoever made it, fucking burn in hell. You piece of shit. I can't use my fucking phone anymore because of your bitch ass. So thanks. See if we can finish this fucking episode without any more shit happening. You guys also, you do not know how long it took me to set up this audio today. Like, it has been a shit show. But anyway. Yeah, fuck iOS. Sorry. That's the last buffer, I swear, guys. Yeah, I think this wall, to me, it's like, okay, well, the planks, it's seamless here, but I think there's like, is there too much planks going on? Or should I not give a shit? Like, am I overthinking it? I mean, let's just see though, because we do have these strip logs. Well, because like the trap doors don't match the planks perfectly, so even if we did maybe just like a layer. Huh? I don't hate it. I kind of like it. Tell you what though, I think we do this sideways. I think it would make it look less choppy. Like make it look more smooth. Yes, I think we figured it out, guys. Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it. And this is the biggest thing I will say with interiors is having a nice base, because before this was just an oak wall. If I put a little painting on it, it's like, what is the decoration? But now this looks so good on its own. All I need is a little painting, or maybe something, a small table here, and it looks so much better. So if you can master the, I guess, architecture of your house, that's how you master the interior, baby. That it's the easiest formula that I've learned. It just works. What can I say? It just works. Haters will say it's not true, but it works. It works. What are you gonna do? And then, fuck, I did it again. This bitch ass, this dumbass. There we go. There we go, guys. This room looks terrible right now. Get rid of you for the time being. Actually, yeah, no, you're not gonna fit there anymore. I'm probably gonna have to go mine some spruce trees too. Given all this fucking, all these logs that we're using. I mean, yeah, we'll definitely need to, unless is there some more in here, or there's some regular spruce logs, or there might be some over by the village, honestly. I'm not too sure. I don't, actually, let's just fucking get rid of these fuckers right now. I don't need this shit. I don't need this shit. We might not even use these. We're probably not gonna use these. Honestly, I'm probably gonna redo the entire wall, to be honest, and hopefully this will give me enough for any of the spruce walls I plan on redoing. Hopefully this will be enough. Yeah, 51. I think we should be able to make do with that. Alright, let's put in this last little wall here. Okay, and... God, I'm getting the shits again, guys. It must have been all that anger. That raw anger. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty fire. I can't lie, guys. I'm very happy with how those walls are coming out. It just adds a layer of contrast that I think we were really missing, and this can be gone. I'm done with this. Honestly, this might make me like my bathroom now. I might not need to tear up my entire bathroom. Maybe it was just the walls. Maybe it was just 10 walls. Yeah, no, I know what I'm doing. Do I? Yes, I do. Stop questioning me. Real spill though, guys, I do feel a massive shit coming on. So... I might have to pause this. We might have to finish this another day. Because I think we have a decently long episode. So far, but... So yeah, I think we figured out this new wall design. Which looks spiffy. It looks pretty grand. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It looks good. I like it. Oh, and then we can... Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's nice. That's fire. And just like that, completely leveled up this floor of the house. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure to tune in every Saturday. There will be a new episode of the Let's Play. Yeah, that's all. I really gotta poop. I'll see you guys later.